The Dodgers are unstoppable. ESPN analysts are in shock as the Los Angeles Dodgers remain undefeated, dominating the league in historic fashion. With Shohei Ohtani crushing home runs, Mookie Betts playing MVP-level baseball, and the pitching staff locking down opponents, no team has been able to slow them down. Are we witnessing one of the greatest teams ever? Can anyone challenge the Dodgers this season, or are they on their way to a World Series victory? The baseball world is buzzing, and the hype is real. What do you think? Drop your thoughts below. Welcome to Access Sportsnet Dodgers, brought to you by Audi. Tonight, we've got an incredible show for you, breaking down another thrilling victory for the Dodgers. It's a chilly night here at Dodger Stadium, but trust me, the fans don't mind one bit because their team is red hot. And before we dive into the action, a huge thank you to Alex Torres, the Dodgers Senior Director of Clubhouse Operations, for keeping us warm on a night like this. But really, the story of the night? Dustin May. After 685 days away from the mound, he made his long-awaited return, and while he did not disappoint, 5 innings of dominance, allowing just 1 hit, striking out 6, and showing every bit of the electric talent we remembered. And then there's Mookie Betts, stepping up when it mattered most, launching a go-ahead home run off his former teammate Chris Sale. That homer gave the Dodgers the lead for good, and they never looked back. Chris Sale came into this one dealing. The first 2 times through the lineup, he was lights out, showcasing an almost unhittable mix of fastballs, changeups, and sliders. But Mookie Betts, always ready for the big moment, found a pitch up in the zone and crushed it. That one swing changed everything. But let's be real, the biggest takeaway from this game was Dustin May. He came out firing, striking out the side in the first inning. That's how you make a statement. You could see the emotions on his face after that first batter, just the sheer relief, the realization that he was back. And from that moment on, he was locked in. His fastball was moving, his breaking ball was sharp, and he was attacking hitters with confidence. It was a performance that showed he's ready to be a force in this rotation. Think about this, he hadn't pitched in nearly 2 years, and he steps on the mound and punches out the side to start the game. That is incredible. You could feel the energy, the excitement, and the determination. After striking out that first batter, you could just see him take a deep breath, gather himself, and then go right back to work. And when he walked off the mound, he slammed the wall, fired up and ready to keep going. And let's talk about that family moment. His wife in the stands watching him return to the big leagues. You could just see how much this meant to him. Then there's that 97 mph running fastball freezing hitters, overpowering them, completely in control. And when he needed a ground ball, he got it. That 6-4-3 double play to end the inning? Perfect execution. But what really stood out? His composure. The way he handled himself on the mound. The confidence, the poise, the sheer dominance after such a long layoff. This is the Dustin May that had everyone buzzing before his injury, and now? He's back, and he's filthy once again. And the Dodgers needed him to be at his best tonight because runs were at a premium. Facing a guy like Chris Sale, you knew it was going to be a battle. And for the first 5 innings, it was exactly that. Sale was in complete control, and the Dodgers just couldn't break through. Then came Mookie Betts. It wasn't just a home run, it was a redemption shot. Earlier in the game, Mookie committed an error, the first error by any Dodger all season long. You could see he was frustrated with himself. But great players bounce back. And when he stepped up to the plate against Sale, he made it count. That swing? A no-doubt shot to give the Dodgers the lead. That's what stars do. And then, inside the stadium, Mookie spoke with Kirsten Watson. 3 home runs this season, all 3 go-ahead shots. When asked about that at-bat, he kept it simple, he was ready to hit. Sale was throwing strikes, so Mookie knew he had to be aggressive. And when he got his pitch, he didn't miss. And you could hear the fire in his voice when he talked about that error. He's still beating himself up about it because, in his words, that kind of mistake just can't happen. But instead of letting it define his night, he made up for it in the biggest way possible. And he made it clear he's going to be working on that play tomorrow. That's the mindset of a leader. And how about his thoughts on Dustin May? Total admiration. He saw the command, the efficiency, the way May worked through trouble and controlled the game. And Mookie recognized what we all saw: this was a big moment for May, full of emotions, and he handled it like a pro. And let's not forget, this win makes the Dodgers 7-0 to start the season, tying a record for most wins coming off a World Series victory. But Mookie? He's not getting caught up in that. He said it best: this team has a winning culture. The focus isn't on the record, it's on the next game. And that's what makes this team so dangerous. Now back to that error for a second. When a great player makes a mistake, they feel it. And it's tough to move past it. But what separates the elite from the rest is how they respond. Mookie didn't let it shake his confidence. He didn't try to do too much. He stayed within his approach, recognized what Sale was doing, and took advantage of a mistake. That's what makes him one of the best in the game. And as we were watching the game, we couldn't help but laugh about it, because right before the game, we were talking about how this team was playing error-free baseball. And then it happened. But listen, baseball is a game of mistakes. Everyone is going to make them. The key is how you respond. And Mookie responded in the best way possible with a game-changing home run. But even more impressive? Dustin May's response. After that error, he didn't let it rattle him. He shut it down, limited the damage, and kept the team in the game. That's the kind of mental toughness you want from your starting pitcher. And speaking of Dustin May, let's hear from the man himself. After the game, he spoke to the media, and right off the bat, he had us laughing. They played the wrong walkout song, and he wasn't happy about it. But in the end, it didn't matter. He went out and dominated. And when asked about the team, he made it clear this lineup is dangerous. They can put up runs in a hurry, and they never feel like they're out of a game. That's a scary thought for the rest of the league. So what's the final takeaway from this game? Dustin May is back, and he's a problem for the rest of the league. Mookie Betts is a superstar who delivers in the biggest moments. And the Dodgers? They are every bit as dominant as we expected them to be. And that's it for tonight's coverage of another incredible Dodgers win. If you love this kind of analysis, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. The season is just getting started, and we've got plenty more to come. Thanks for watching, and we'll see